Molly, I've got big news. We're going to be pregnancy buddies. Really? Congratulations, Pearl. I'm sure childbirth and raising children will be a challenge, but let's help each other. Yeah, I'm glad I have someone I can rely on so close by. I want to give my child the best environment and education possible, so I'm doing lots of research on that. I'll share what I find with you, Molly. Thanks. You're amazing, Pearl. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. I think I'll just have my hands full with the birth, lol. Me too. The first part is making sure they're born healthy. She was just born. She ended up coming 4 days before the due date. It looks like the baby has a pretty relaxed personality. Did you see the picture of her? Yeah, I did. Lol. So ugly. I thought it was a monkey. Lol. Huh? Really? Aren't newborns all like that? No, she's clearly just ugly. So, what's her name? Summer. Is that because she was born in the summer? You think too on the nose, don't you think? I don't think so. What about your baby? Ava. Isn't it a pretty name? Yeah. Oh yeah. When mine is born, do you want to go to baby massage class together? It's supposed to be very good for the baby. My baby seems to have bad skin, so I'll pass. Are you sure? I thought it'd be great to go together. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, Ava. I heard you got an A+ on your test. Congrats. Thanks, Summer. That's amazing. And you got into that beauty pageant, right? You heard already? Oh, my mom decided to enter me. Really? You're so pretty, so it's only natural you got in. No, I just got lucky. I don't really care about the pageant or becoming a model later. I prefer learning with my tutor. Do you like studying, Summer? I guess I'm not so smart. Mom's talked about getting me a tutor, but I don't want to. Oh. You've been getting lessons from a tutor for a long time, right? You're so smart, Ava. And you're learning lots of other things too, right? Yeah, I guess. Ballet on Monday, swimming on Wednesday, piano on Thursday, tutor on Tuesday and Friday, cooking and folk dancing at the weekend. Really? Do you even have any time off? I have to study 5 hours minimum after getting home, too. So I'm always lacking sleep. I don't dislike studying, but I wish I had a bit more free time. You're pretty busy. Oh, but piano was cancelled this week. So I've got nothing to do on Thursday. Why don't you come over, Summer? We can study together. If you need help with anything, I can help you. Is it okay? Oh, but we're studying? You don't want to? But if you memorize everything you've learned in elementary so far, it'll be a big help. I guess you're right. Okay, I'll go. It's been a while since we met, Ava. See you Thursday! Hi, Ava. Have you got a minute? Hello! What's up, Aunt Molly? The other day, Summer went to visit your house, right? Summer seems a little quiet since then. Did something happen? I'm not sure. I see. I'm sorry to suddenly ask. Anyway, thank you. Is Summer okay? She seems kind of gloomy and she's not eating much. Normally she's constantly playing outside, but she's unusually calm. She was the same as normal when she came over. Okay. I wonder what happened. Oh, yeah. Aunt Molly, have you got a bit more time? There's something I want to ask you. Pearl, can we talk? There's something I want to ask you. Oh, Molly. It's been a while. It's unusual for you to get in touch with me. I guess so. It looks like our kids keep in touch a lot. But it's been quite a while for us. It's because you're kind of hard to talk to these days, Pearl. What? Did you text me just to tell me that? I'm sorry, but I've got an appointment with Ava's beauty pageant organizers. So, can you keep this brief? Summer visited your house the other day, didn't she? She's been acting strange since that day. You don't happen to know anything, do you, Pearl? No, I don't know. I see. I thought she seemed less cheery, so I thought maybe something happened. Oh, really? Maybe she learned her place? It didn't seem like she knew it before. Her place? I had a little chat with Summer. She's not fit to be around Ava, so I told her she should stop spending time with her. What? You said that? To a child? It's exactly because she is a child. You have to make sure they understand these things from an early age. What are you talking about? It's true, isn't it? My Ava gets excellent grades and is beautiful. I don't want her to get any bad influences from being around mediocre people. Summer isn't exactly that great when it comes to her smarts or her looks. Lol. How can you say something so horrible? That cheerful girl has stopped talking. Do you realize how much you hurt Summer? I just told her the truth. Looks like her mother didn't know either. Isn't it better if your daughter gets plastic surgery? She'll look even worse next to my Ava otherwise. What? I can't believe you'd say something so disgusting! You're the worst, Mom! Huh? I don't ever remember ever giving birth to you, Molly. Lol. It's me, Ava. I'm right beside Aunt Molly now. I saw the whole conversation. Nice try. But that's an easily disprovable lie. Lol. Not very creative of you. She's swimming now, so she can't be at your house as well. If you think it's a lie, why didn't you call the swimming school? But maybe you won't need to. It's probably around time that the coach will notice I'm missing and call you. I am the star student after all. Huh? Is this true? Yeah. I was worried about Summer, so I came to visit. Worried? Why? Aunt Molly got in touch with me. She said that Summer was acting strange since she got home. But she was the same as normal when she was with me. So I wondered if you did something to her, Mom. You're always trying to fight with Aunt Molly. And talk bad about Summer. I'm honestly embarrassed by your behavior, Mom. What? Mom. You always put down other kids when you compliment me. If you're going to compliment me, you should just compliment me. Why do you always say bad things about Aunt Molly and Summer? I'm embarrassed to have you as a mother. I love Aunt Molly and Summer. You're my pride and joy, Ava. What's wrong with bragging about your amazing daughter? You're strange, Mom. I'm always so busy that I don't have time to play with friends. I've even collapsed once from lack of sleep because you made me study 5 hours every day. You only give me salad so I can maintain my weight. I don't think normal moms treat their daughters this way. I've been tolerating this for so long, but not anymore. Ava, what's gotten into you? Since when did you start saying such things? I've always said I don't want to do all this. But you didn't listen. So that's why I gave up and stopped talking about it. But I'm not going to do as you say anymore. I'm so angry at you for hurting Summer. What do you plan to do about it? Aunt Molly is telling Dad to come over here. She's telling him everything that you've done. He'll believe us if he sees all the texts between you and Aunt Molly. I'll ask Dad and get him to divorce you. What are you talking about? Why would he divorce me? He will. He's always been against your strictness in the beauty pageant, Mom. You guys always argued about that. But in the end, you always cry and weep until we give up. That's how you always got your own way. Dad doesn't realize your potential. My potential? That's just an idea you pushed onto me. Dad said to me before, if your controlling behavior became too much, to let him know. He said he'll oppose you to protect me. Dad cares about me much more than you do.
That's not true. No one cares more about you than I do, Ava.
If you really care about me, then you'll get out of my life. Bye.
Wait. Ava! Listen to me. I've given my all to raise you. You're just going to abandon me? Ava just went upstairs. Molly, what the hell did you say to Ava to turn her against me? I didn't do anything. Ava decided to do this herself. Are you trying to steal my daughter? I hate you. You've always been like this. Why do you hate me so much? We were so friendly with each other before we had our kids. Did I do something wrong? Yes, you did. What exactly? Tell me. You were always trying to outdo me at family gatherings. Wearing your designer clothes, trying to show off your leisurely stay-at-home mom status. Looking always happy, like you didn't have a care in the world. What? I have to work part-time even after getting married. But why do you get such an easy life? You're uglier than me, but you're so much more privileged. Isn't it unfair? Is that what you thought of me? Then I realized what it was. Your life is on easy mode because you went to a good college. Because that's the only good thing about you. Even if you felt that way about me, our daughters had nothing to do with it. It doesn't excuse the horrible things you said to Summer. Excuse me? The fact that she's your daughter is excuse enough. Your child is like an extension of you. When I saw your child for the first time, I knew I could beat you for once. I realized that Ava would help me do better than you. She's so pretty and smart. Of course she'll have a better life than you. Really? That's why I thought of everything to raise Ava perfectly. Food, education, clothing, toys. I didn't spare any expense and went for every edge I could. But your brother thought we should raise our child in a warm environment. It was ridiculous. You need to go all out from the beginning when raising children. I told him not to get in the way of my perfect plan. What do you think he said in response? What was it? He said to look to you for a good example of parenting. He told me that you took a very freedom-based approach to parenting. He said that my parenting was just putting strain on the child and the family. That's when I decided. I'll raise Ava to be the perfect child, better than your daughter. I vowed to prove that my parenting is better than yours. So you pushed your own ideal image of a child onto Ava. I'm sorry if my brother's words hurt you. I don't think I can say whether my parenting or yours is better. But your child isn't your property. Shut up! Don't you lecture me! Who do you think you are? It's clear from what happened today. You didn't prove that your parenting is the best. All you did was prove that your parenting didn't help anyone. Stop it! Don't say that. I worked so hard. But why do you have to say it like that? I think you should live apart from your daughter and reflect on your actions. Forget being a mother. You're missing something that makes you human. You're trying to say that you're perfect? I don't have much confidence as a parent. It might look to you like I don't have a care in the world. But back when we met, I was struggling with my infertility. It's not as if I wanted to tell you this. But I just want you to know that not everything is as it seems on the surface. What is this? You're so condescending. What should I do? If Ava leaves me, I'll have nothing. It's all your fault. Don't take Ava and my husband away from me. Your child doesn't exist to validate you. She's not your tool, nor is she an extension of you. Because you can't understand this, your family is going to get away from you. No, I don't accept this. I don't want to lose them. Stop comparing yourself to someone else. I don't want to say this, but you're not fit to be around your own daughter.
Hey, Mom. I'm going to the library with Ava tomorrow.
Oh? Is Ava okay already?
Yeah, she seemed sad at first. But she said she'll suffer if she doesn't get away from Aunt Pearl.
I see. And how are you doing, Summer? I'm sorry you got dragged into your mom's problems.
I'm doing good already. Ava has been crying and apologizing to me since yesterday. She says she's sorry for the bad things her mom said to me. She'll keep apologizing as long as I'm feeling down, right? So I decided to stop feeling down. And I want to be the one to support Ava from now on.
You're strong, Summer. Ava is very kind too. I'm proud of you both.
I know. Ava's great. I really like her. She's my precious friend.
After that, my brother dragged Pearl to us and made her apologize to me and Summer. My brother and Pearl discussed things at length and decided to divorce. Pearl insisted on getting custody of Ava throughout the court proceedings. But Pearl's strict parenting was considered abuse by the courts. Ava's father got full custody. But Pearl still didn't want to give up on getting Ava. She tried to kidnap Ava when she was alone. Ava asked passers-by for help, so she managed to get away. A restraining order was put on Pearl. Pearl went back to live with her parents. I hear that she was pretty seriously depressed, so she's undergoing therapy now. I'm disappointed that she never realized the error of her ways, and that she didn't start genuinely caring about Ava and my brother. But by being separated from her mother, Ava got the freedom that she wanted. Ava decided to switch to the same junior high school as Summer, instead of the prestigious private one that her mom chose for her. She's always liked studying, so now she's more excited than ever to learn from her tutor. Summer and Ava are loving their school life. Summer might be a little bit too easygoing, but I'm sure she'll be fine as long as she's got Ava.
Mateo, I just sent you some vegetables I harvested from the field. I think this year's crop turned out quite well. Let me know what you think once you've had a chance to taste them.
Thanks, sis. Any recommendations on what to try first?
I'd have to say the asparagus. It took some time to grow them.
Wow, I'm looking forward to trying them. Thanks for sending so much. It's really helpful. Recently, vegetables have become expensive. I can't afford to buy them much.
Sure, prices have risen, but aren't there still vegetables within your budget? Isn't the supermarket near your house fairly cheap?
Ah, yes. That's true, but I'm barely making ends meet.
That much? Should I send some more then? I only give out the good-looking ones since I grow them as a hobby. If you don't mind ones that look a little off, I have plenty more.
Really? I have some. I'm really happy. I'm really sorry for all the trouble.
Oh, it's nothing. Your company is quite big, isn't it, Mateo? You and your wife Ruby live together. Does it really cost that much to live?
When you get married, there are always things that cost money. We aren't both working, you know. Ruby isn't very strong, right?
Ah, right. You mentioned she's frail. So part-time work is out of the question?
It seems so, but I'll do my best. I knew this when I married her, so I have to be the one to earn money. I've been studying to take on a part-time job recently.
A part-time job is good, but don't overdo it. You just got married, so your health is the most important. That's why good food and sleep are the most important.
Yes, I understand. I won't do anything that will make me sick.
Oh, I also got some strawberries from a neighbor. I should have sent those too. Should I send them now?
No, it's fine. As long as it's not too much trouble for you, sis. I have to get back to work soon.
Understand, but please contact me if you really need help. Our parents have passed away, so I'm the only one you can rely on, right? My husband will also help, so don't hesitate.
Thank you, but I'll do my best as much as possible. I'm sorry for causing you worry. Talk to you later.
Hello, Cora! Thank you, always, for sending the vegetables. Hello, Ruby. It's okay. I enjoy sending them. I'm spacing out the deliveries. Is that okay? Please let me know if you think it's too much. No, it's always just the right amount. It's very helpful. I just received some cabbage and carrots. Sorry if they don't look very good. No, not at all. We always enjoy eating them. But seeing the vegetables you grow, I've become a little interested myself. Really? In farming? I'm not quite ready for that yet. I'm thinking of starting a home garden. That sounds good. There are quite a few things you can grow easily. And more than anything, growing them is fun. If you start and encounter any difficulties, feel free to consult with me. Thank you. I'm not strong enough to work. I hope to be a little support to Mateo. Oh, but it will cost money to get the tools. Actually, I heard a little from my brother. Life is tough. I see. As we get older, we have more weddings and funerals to attend. And there are a lot of irregular things. I really feel how hard it is just to live. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have intruded on your family affairs. But I'm worried because my brother tends to overdo things. Money issues can be stressful. Ruby, you're having a hard time too, aren't you? Are you okay? Compared to Mateo, it's nothing. So I secretly started a part-time job recently. Really? You haven't told my brother? Yes, not yet. But there are many days when I feel unwell and I can't earn at all. I wonder when the day will come when I can tell him about this. I see. Cora? I'm really embarrassed to ask this, but could you give us a little help? I'm worried about Mateo. I thought about asking my parents, but they're very strict. They might tell us to divorce. I don't mind helping, but when I asked Mateo before, he refused. Is that so? Yes, he said he wants to try a little harder himself. Oh, Mateo. If he hears that I asked for help, he might get angry. Mateo is kind. I don't think he'll get angry. But he might blame himself. Would it be difficult to give us some help secretly? I don't mind helping. But because it's about money, wouldn't it be better to discuss it with Mateo first? Then he might not accept it. Mateo is trying hard with his other job now. I'll start repaying the money little by little soon. So could you please help us? I want to support him from behind for that time. Even if it's for a short time, please be there for him. I see, but I can only afford about $500 per month. Is that alright? Yes, that's fine. With $500, I can feed my husband a little bit better. I'll send the money soon. Thank you. I'll send you the bank account number later. Ruby, I'm sorry for the hardship. No, I chose Mateo. I don't regret it. He may be a bit unreliable, but Mateo is very kind. Please support him. I got it. Leave it to me. I will do my best with what I can.
Morning, sis. Thanks for yesterday. I was able to relax for the first time in a while.
Really? You rushed off, didn't you?
I stopped by during a business trip. I couldn't stay long.
Maybe, but... Oh, did you get home?
No, not yet. I'm taking a break in a highway parking area right now. But I was able to have a nice meal and I feel revived. Sis, thank you always.
Hey, Mateo. You were crying when you ate, weren't you?
That's because the homemade food from my sis was so good. I was moved.
But you said it had been a while since you had a human meal, right? Hey, something happened, didn't it? You evaded the question yesterday, but I'm still concerned.
I'm fine.
My husband was worried about you. You've lost a lot more weight than before.
You're worrying too much.
Then don't make yourself look like you need to be worried about. And what do you usually eat? I did make a bit of an effort to cook because Mateo was coming yesterday, but isn't Ruby making homemade food for you?
Well, yes.
And I'm sending vegetables and stuff. So haven't things gotten a little easier than before?
I wonder. Well, I'm fine.
Mateo, has life really not changed from before?
Well, it's so-so.
Don't dodge the question. I'm really serious.
Sis, it's my fault that my income is low, so I have to work hard.
You're working hard enough, aren't you? Why don't you take a look at your living expenses once in a while? You might not want me to be nosy about money, but I'll introduce you to a financial planner I know. You're not in debt, are you?
I'm not in debt.
But like I said before, I can't believe life has gotten this hard on Mateo's salary. I wonder why it's become like that.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I don't want an apology. I want a solution.
I might be done for.
What happened?
Everything was a lie.
What do you mean by a lie?
About Ruby.
Did something happen to Ruby?
Ruby isn't particularly weak. She just doesn't want to work, so she made it like that. And the struggle with living expenses are all due to Ruby's spending.
Do you mean Ruby is spending money?
After we got married, Ruby started to change gradually. About half a year ago, she started saying that I was an ADM. Of course, we talked about it many times, but by the time I realized it, it was too late.
What do you mean it's too late?
I can't stand up to Ruby.
What can I do?
But I said I would make everyone happy at the wedding. And you even paid for the wedding, sis. We were blessed by everyone and received various amounts of money. I feel so guilty about getting a divorce.
But if there's no love, shouldn't you break up?
I didn't know anymore. I was just doing my best to listen to Ruby. I think I might be messed up.
Mateo, you should take a break for a while.
But the company.
Never mind that. It'll work out somehow. When I saw you yesterday, you were completely worn out and had no spirit. I was really worried.
I'm sorry for causing trouble. I'm an adult, but I'm a pathetic man.
Anyway, come back home right now and talk about everything that has happened and rest properly. Hello, Ruby. Is it a good time? Hello, Cora. I was just about to contact you. I can't reach Mateo. Is he still in the hospital? Yes, he is. He hasn't been getting better. It seems he needs a bit more rest. Is that so? I'm sorry. Even though I was with him, I let Mateo collapse from overwork. And you've been supporting us, Cora. Yes, that's why I was surprised. He should have been able to eat proper meals. My brother has lost 22 pounds compared to before. Really? Since we were together every day, I didn't notice that he lost that much weight. When he comes back, I'll make sure he eats nutritious food. No, it's okay. You're probably only going to feed him useless food, aren't you? Excuse me? What do you mean? Weeds or your leftovers. What kind of food are you feeding my brother? I've heard everything. You've been using most of my brother's salary to buy whatever you want, haven't you? What are you talking about? I didn't do that. I've been monitoring your behavior for the past week. You get up in the afternoon, order food delivery, go out to play in the evening, go shopping and bar hopping. You've been spending my brother's hard-earned money like water, and yet you feed him garbage. What do you think my brother is? Well, that can't be helped. With my husband's low salary, I can't buy brand items unless I save. It's not my fault, it's Mateo's fault for not earning money. What? How can you not think you're the one at fault? Mateo promised to make me happy when we got married. So shouldn't Mateo be the one to make an effort? You must be out of your mind. It takes mutual effort to make a marriage happy. I married him because he works at a big company. But in reality, he has a poor salary which shocked me. This is fraud, isn't it? You're impossible. I heard that after getting married, you gradually started being violent towards him, both verbal and physical, wasn't it? Because of that, Mateo is now seeing a psychiatrist. Isn't he in the hospital? I heard he collapsed on a business trip. No, I called Mateo home to keep him away from you. Then please bring Mateo back home soon. He hasn't been home for a week. Payday is coming up soon, and I need money. Mateo is not coming back. He says he's getting a divorce from you. Are you kidding? Please let me talk to Mateo. You think that if you talk to Mateo, he won't oppose you. But the doctor told him to avoid contact with you, so it's impossible. But I can't get a divorce in this situation, can I? Because Mateo is mentally exhausted, right? It's amazing you can laugh after what you've done. You've taken money from me, and you think you're going to be forgiven? But there's no IOU! You're a really terrible person. I won't hold back anymore. I'm going to make you take responsibility. What responsibility are you talking about? Obviously, it's the responsibility for hurting Mateo. It's not just about money that I've learned from monitoring you for the past week. I also know you have a lover. And your lover is married too, right? I wonder what would happen if I contacted his wife. I don't have such a person. Do you? I know you're having secret meetings at hotels. It seems you both are careful because you're married. But I asked a professional to monitor you. The evidence of your adultery is also neatly recorded. Are you going to show it to the wife of my lover? Yes, and also to your parents. I heard they're strict, so I wonder what will happen. Your behavior towards your husband, your wasteful spending, and then adultery? I'm looking forward to what comes next. Wait a minute. Please don't tell my parents. They're the kind of people who casually use corporal punishment. But didn't you do the same to Mateo? You kicked him, threw things at him, didn't you? I'll apologize to Mateo. Please, just don't do that. Cora, please. I'll do anything, even kneel. The first thing you need to do is to divorce, and then you have to pay Mateo alimony. But alimony? I don't have any savings and I can't pay. You can sell the things you've bought so far and it will help a bit, right? You seem to have a lot. If you sell everything, you'll have a reasonable amount of money. No, but there are things I've bought with great effort. Then I'll go ahead and report as it is. I will somehow make money. From now on, I'll work little by little and pay it back. So please, please don't tell my parents. You think I'll believe your lies? This time it's true, so please believe me. I'm sorry. I've been deceived by you many times before. I've already made arrangements. What do you mean? Your parents just arrived there. They also have evidence of your infidelity, so please take responsibility for what you've done. No way! Are you lying? Stop joking! Cora, please correct it to my parents. There's nothing to correct, is there? This is a result of your neglecting to make an effort in your marriage. There's no one left who's on your side. Reflect on how you've hurt my family. And then Ruby was beaten by her in-laws and signed and handed over the divorce papers. Ruby's parents were indeed quick to use their hands, and it seems they didn't raise her in a commendable way. I feel sorry for her in that respect, but they're strict people, so they've settled the matter of compensation properly. Also, since I sent evidence of the adultery to the family of the lover, it seems there was a battlefield there as well. I heard that Ruby is now working around the clock under her parents' supervision, paying for the alimony and repaying me. A mutual friend of my brother saw Ruby once, and I heard she had lost a lot of weight and didn't look like she used to. Even so, I don't feel sorry for her. She's just in the same state as my brother. I don't know how much debt she still owes to her parents, but I hope she works hard and takes responsibility on her own. On the other hand, my brother has gained weight by taking a slow rest and has returned to his previous bright face. He now doesn't understand why he was under Ruby's control, and it seems his emotional wounds are healing. Also, I heard that Ruby was throwing away the vegetables I sent and she was purposely limiting my brother's meals to a minimum. My brother felt sorry for me about that, didn't want me to know, and couldn't say anything. I think he thought that if he endured it because he knew about Ruby's family situation. It's probably because my brother is too kind that Ruby was controlling his life. He's going to return to work next month, so I think I'll let him rest at home until then. I'm a little worried, but I think he'll be fine when I see him now. I intend to keep watching over my brother, who has overcome so much, from behind the scenes.